welcome to this week's edition of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor. You're welcome to this beautiful edition of the show. This week, I'll be continuing from where we stopped last week. That's looking at the possible impact of the allocation in this year's budget to infrastructure and conversely real estate. And I will be looking at that, to actually look at the benefit so that we can actually understand and then plan, as we go along. My name is Victor Alonge. I will be back after this message. Please don't go away. Welcome back. It's still Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor. Just to recap, last week, we did say that the budget this year is 17.165 trillion naira, and the real estate constitutes about 8.9% of the budget. That's about 1.45 trillion naira, and that is the highest in the history of budgeting in this country, that infrastructure will actually get such a huge allocation. And we talked about what that portends for the industry last week. But this week we'll be looking at what benefit concretely as it got for the real estate sector. We all know that the first thing that infrastructure spending will bring about is to improve the state of our roads and provide a much more comfortable and convenient means of transportation, especially land transportation. And if we have good roads, it means that our communities will be opened up, and we will have access, will not be a problem, even for farmers and those in the rural areas. They will be able to engage productively. And the truth of the matter also is that opening up land, providing infrastructure, will lead to improved land prices and property prices. And if you have such huge investment by government in infrastructure and property prices improve, of course, the revenues to government in terms of taxation, land-based taxation, will also improve in a way, improving government's income from budget. And another thing is that infrastructure spending and will actually decongest our cities. It will be fast, even if roads, transportation modes are actually opened up. It will be easier for people to commute and living, for instance, those working on the island in Lagos. You can live comfortably in the outskirts and get to work. And so it decongests the cities, and provides, distributes development evenly. And then when developments are evenly distributed, property prices, property transaction activities will improve, and the sector will be the best for it. The other aspect of it is improved infrastructure spending will promote security and also signal, positively to foreign investors. And we all know that the real estate sector in this country requires, foreign investment, foreign participation. And one thing we need to understand is that foreign investment will not come unless there is stability, unless there is security, and unless, most of the things we've been talking about regarding land transaction, documentation and whatever are also looked into. But if government is putting a lot of money into infrastructure, I think they will have to follow it up, because there's a need for government to also see the impact, positive impact of the spending, on their performance. So foreign investors will be encouraged if we're able to actually deliver on this infrastructure spending and back it up with appropriate policies to ensure that there is improvement in our GDP. And we also need to understand the importance or contribution of real estate to our GDP. It's huge. And if we are able to improve activities in the real estate sector, of course, the GDP will also be positively impacted. And at the end of the day, there is allocation to infrastructure, but Professionals will need to come together, participate in assisting government to ensure that this investment is actually appropriately, delivered. And that is the challenge to professionals, including myself. So the platform is there for real estate to thrive this year, but we must all work together to ensure that this is actually achieved. My name is Victor Alonge, your anchor on this program. I hope you've had a great time. Please don't forget to check us out on all our social media platforms. Until I see you next week, please continue to be safe. Bye-bye.